LeBron James just made history. But before we get into that, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back or welcome to Sports Talk with Stephen Connor. I'm your host, Stephen Connor. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And also hit that post notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. And without further ado, let's get started with this video. So, y'all, LeBron James has just made history. He's the first player in NBA history to score 40,000 points. He broke the all-time scoring record, something that I didn't think was possible. But guess what? LeBron proved it was possible. We're not going to see the all-time scoring record broken in our lifetimes or someone reach 40,000 points again probably in our lifetime. It's going to happen again probably, just not in our lifetime. And I think that we all need to sit here and appreciate the greatness that we're witnessing from LeBron. And LeBron is a great man outside of basketball. What he did in Akron with the school he started is such a beautiful thing. However, LeBron, the player, no matter what he does, he gets criticized. I saw something on Instagram, them celebrating the 40,000, people trolling him about his finals record. People trolling him about saying he's not better than Jordan, this, that, and the third. And honestly, LeBron is in the league of his own. Let's be real. Who else can say they scored 40,000 points in NBA history? Who else can say that? Name someone else right now who can say they scored 40,000 points or more in the NBA. Nobody but LeBron. And I just think that it's kind of hilarious that we use LeBron's finals record against him. The only finals loss I actually blame LeBron himself for and was completely LeBron's fault and ugly was the Dallas Mavericks. But let's go look at all of LeBron's finals appearances real quick. We're going to go look at all of them and we're going to take them into account. The ones that he lost. His first finals appearance in 2007 with the Cleveland Cavaliers when he drugged the D-League to the NBA finals for the first time. Keyword, for the first time. And he drugged them to the finals and he got swept by the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron played out of his mind. LeBron played out of his mind. It was not his fault. His team around him was goo-doo. It was garbage. The fact that he got them there, the fact that he got his team to the finals speaks volumes to him. How great he was. Let's fast forward to the finals against the Mavericks. Of course, that was his fault. He self-destructed. I'll give y'all that. Y'all can talk smack about him however long y'all want about that. I don't have a problem with that. However, we go to his finals against the Spurs in 2014. That was a dynasty. That Spurs team was a dynasty. LeBron showed up, though. LeBron showed up. He did show up in those finals. It's just that the Spurs was the better team, and they simply wiped the floor with Miami. That's what it was. LeBron had no help that series. We go to 2015. Once again, LeBron swept the 1 seed. I want y'all to understand, this is not the first time it happened either. This is not the first time it happened either. I just want y'all to take this perspective. He swept the 1 seed who had 4 All-Stars. 4 All-Stars. They had 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. What did that? Was that whole starting 5 All-Stars? I don't know. That Hawks team had either 4 or that whole starting 5 was All-Stars that year. And he slapped them. He swept them with no Kyrie, no Kevin Love. I remind you, Kawhi Leonard. Kyrie Irving was hurt. Kevin Love hadn't been seen since the Boston series. He took the 1 seed and he mopped the floor with them, who had at the very least, 4 All-Stars on that team. And then he went to the NBA Finals with Matthew Dellavedova and Timothy Mozgov as his number one and number 2 co-anchors on offense and defense. And he pushed the Warriors to 6 games. If he had Kyrie and Love, if he had at least one of them, he would have won the title. But LeBron, once again, put that team on his back. His best co-stars was Timothy Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova played so many minutes that he had to go to the hospital because he never played that many minutes in his life. But LeBron took the Warriors to 6 games. And remember, Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP because he locked down LeBron. No, he didn't. LeBron still went completely crazy. Anyway, we go to 2016. The 3-1 lead. He was down 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors. Now, you can argue that the Draymond Green suspension helped him. You can say the Warriors were injured. You can say whatever you want to say. But for the simple fact that he dropped over 40 back-to-back games, LeBron literally put the Cavaliers on his back and took them to the NBA Finals against the 73-9 Warriors. He took them to the finals, was down 3-1, and took everything in his body for them to come back down 3-1 and did the impossible and won the title. What else does he have to do? Then he lost to them for the rest of his career in Cleveland because they had Kevin Durant. Y'all talk about Jordan going 6-0. How many dynasties did Jordan play? Jordan was the dynasty. Jordan was the dynasty. Jordan was the dynasty. But did Jordan go to 10 straight NBA Finals? No, he three-peated twice. That's impressive to be able to three-peat twice. To be 6-0 in the finals, don't get me wrong. But to go to the finals 10 straight years, to be the best player in the East for 10 straight years, whatever team you are on in the East went to the finals for 3 straight years, and you didn't even have the best of teams during that stretch sometimes. But that is crazy. He held back a whole franchise that the moment that he left, sure, they made a couple of big trades, but still, that showed that he was holding back the Raptors because the moment that he left, they went to the finals and they won the finals. That is crazy to me. The disrespect that LeBron James gets is absolutely insane to me. And we're not finished yet. Talking about his finals appearances because, like I said, the rest of his career in Cleveland, the Warriors had KD and they was just smacking them. They was overpowered. Then in 2018, he assembled the old retirement squad dream team. They blew the team up at the All-Star break. LeBron was the 4th seed. He was on the verge of losing to the Pacers. They won in Game 7. LeBron went to Toronto. He was the 4th seed. They was the 1 seed. They didn't get a single game over LeBron and the Cavs. LeBron had the G League on his team. He had the G League. Kevin Love was injured. Jeff Green, George Hill, Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr. Don't get me started. He had J.R. Smith, who didn't even know what the score was. He had them on his team. He drug them on his back to the NBA Finals. He swept the 1 seed in the East. He hit back-to-back game winners on the 1 seed in the East. 4-0 to the 1 seed in the East. He did it once again. By himself, basically. By himself. Once again. Do you understand how impressive that is? Name someone else who did something like this. You name me someone else who did something like this. Jimmy Butler's run in Miami last year was absolutely insane. But other than that, name me someone else who did something like that. 2018, LeBron James. 2018, playoff LeBron. To be exact, is the best player, in my opinion, that the NBA has ever seen. Is the best player I've ever witnessed play the game of basketball. I earned all my respect for LeBron James after watching that 2018 run with the Cavaliers. He was by himself against the Big Four and the Warriors, and he took it to overtime. And if it wasn't for J.R. Smith being a dummy, he would have stolen the game. He left the Cavs. He went to LA first year. He was injured. The team didn't do so high, didn't make the playoffs. Second year, he won the title. Whether you want to call it a Mickey Mouse ring or not, he did what was necessary, and he won the NBA title. He has won the title for every single team that he has played for. He has won the title for every single team that he has played for, at least one. Then he went on to go break the all-time scoring record. Then he went on to become the only person in NBA history to score 40,000 points. LeBron's career is absolutely legendary. I understand the fact that we can debate his finals record. We can debate him, Jordan, and Kobe all we want. However, not having LeBron in your top 3 is absurd. Not having LeBron to me in your top 2 is absolutely absurd. At this point in LeBron's career, not having him number 1, and I can understand why you wouldn't have him as number 1. But to not have him as number 1 to me is absolutely absurd at this point. LeBron dominated the East for 10 straight years. Look, no matter what team, no matter who was on his roster when he was in the East, in a 10-year period, he always went to the finals. He always went to the finals. No matter who was on his team, he was always on the finals. It wasn't a 10-year period. I think it was an 8-year period. But still, for more than 7 straight years, LeBron went to the finals. He was in the finals. Jordan didn't face any dynasties. Well, you can argue the Pistons, and he beat them. He disrupted that team. He destroyed that dynasty. He destroyed that dynasty. And then, of course, he was the dynasty. Jordan was the dynasty. LeBron had to play the Spurs. LeBron had to play the Warriors. LeBron ran into the Nuggets at this point. LeBron ran into some pretty good teams. I'm not calling the Nuggets dynasty, but I'm just saying. But during his prime years, he had to deal with the Spurs and he had to deal with the Warriors. Like I said, that Dallas loss, that's on him. That's completely on him. However, I can understand the other losses. And did I forget to mention that after he swept the 1 seed Raptors, when he was the 5th seed, I don't even think he was the 4th seed. I think he might have been the 5th seed that year. He was either 4 or the 5th seed. He managed to blow up the whole team. He got not the reigning, but the eventual coach of that year fired. He got DeMar DeRozan traded. They blew up the team, and they went all in on Kawhi because LeBron bullied them so much over that span that they said, we sick of this, and they went all in, and it worked out for them. But would it have worked out for them if LeBron stayed in Cleveland? Who knows? I think they still probably would have won the finals. But still, who knows? But I'm just saying, y'all, at the end of the day, we are witnessing greatness right now. We are witnessing history right now. Literally. Everything he has done in the past 2 years has been history. The fact that he's as old as he is, how long he's been in the league, and he's still playing at an elite level is absolutely insane. Is LeBron the greatest player in the NBA anymore? Absolutely not. I can name about 4 or 5 players better than him at this point right now. However, LeBron is still valuable. LeBron still is either the greatest player or one of the greatest. He's top 2 of all time. And I want to throw it to y'all. What do you think? Do you think the LeBron disrespect is necessary? Do you think he deserves it? Or do you think fans are overreaching? Do you think that LeBron is overhyped or underhyped? You let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel down in the comment section down below. Until next time, y'all, Steven Tanner out. Peace.